All right. Now we are live. We're live on the live stream. Let's share the link. Share the link and begin building. Begin today's stream. Live streams at everyone. Now we'll do it at everyone. Live building the one line. By using at everyone, you are about to ping 179 plus people. Yes, I'm sure. Always sure. It's the point of the Discord. Alright. What do we have here? A live stream. We have a live stream. And we are building 137th Street City College on the one line. First, actually, you are second. Fisher 1908 is first, according to the live charts. And I've already worked on the yard below 145th Street. The train's sitting there. We might have to work on this yard during the stream as well. Welcome to the stream, Rux Polo. Welcome to the stream, Chill Boy. Welcome to the stream, Transfender R62 4 train. So then over here, the yard slopes and it goes up to 145th Street, which we built on the last stream. And funny thing about 145th Street, in Minecraft anyway, and probably in real life, it would probably be a similar case. 145th Street on the 1 is actually going to be higher up than 125th Street, because 125th Street is flat. So if we go this way, you can see it's higher than 137th Street, obviously, which means it is just barely going to be higher than 125th Street. So this is the portal which goes to 125th Street. It does have a bit of a slope on this side. The other side, I don't know if the other side actually has a slope, but from here it's flat. And then the tracks stay flat, but obviously the road dips a lot. So the tracks remain flat at this height, and then it will go this way. And then over here, no, it's actually over here, is where you have 125th Street on the one line. So in today's stream, we're going to be working on 137th Street on the one line. How done are you with 137th Street? Done enough that I think that we can finish it during this stream. But we have to build a curve. I've built one of the curves already and it still needs lights. You may have noticed that that part of it is dark. So right here, the station has a curve and we're going to be building the other curve on this stream. And you can see I still have to add the lights. We're going to do that during this stream. And I still have to add a mosaic that sits right here, and then there's like a dumpster. Welcome to the stream, Jellomations. I think it didn't used to be Jellymations. I think that changed a while ago though. So yeah, I'll have to put that. I already did the exits here. There's like a black thing over here that goes across the roof. Retro looking thing up there that we'll have to add as well. And yeah, so I'm just going over what I've already built at this station. Then the exits, looks like they're partially done. I thought they were more done than this. But exits there, then there's also supposed to be these pillars here. And yeah, I will probably mute a lot during this stream because I'm still sick, but I want to stream. So I'm actually going to mute right now for a second. Okay, so actually now let's start building. So let's go over here, and you can see it's not lit up, so we need to add lights. I also need to add like lines here because there's no lines in the floor over there. Let's see, here there are, and there aren't, so I'll have to add those. So let's actually start on this. So let's see, how does this go? I want it to be the same over here. Okay, 8. You should make the crosstown line along 125th Street, but design it different from the boring 2nd Avenue design. The plan with fictional lines right now, actually there is no plan. Anytime I want to build a fictional line, it always turns into like this thing with me where I have to set up a full plan and then it never happens. So there's no fictional lines on this world for the time being until I figure out what I want to do. I wanted to build the I&D second system. My plan was, a lot of people ask, what are you going to do once the main subway is done? Well, I wanted to build the second, okay, those are not on. I wanted to build the I&D second system after, and I was just going to continue on a copy of the map, so you'd have one map with the main I&D system, or not the main subway system, and then another map with the I&D second system, and yeah, we have to place them manually like this, which is why I'm streaming it instead of building it by myself. So yeah, that was my plan for the time being, fictional lines. And I might just start building fictional lines anyway, but for the time being, they're not going to happen. But like I said, one day I could just decide to do them. It might happen because there have been a few times that I don't mention on camera where I've come close to starting a fictional line on this world, but I usually stop short of doing it, and so the world has remained as a one-to-one thing of only the real lines. Alright, so I'm just placing these lights on this curve for anyone who's just joining. You missed the U and the P. Yeah, they were cool. I liked them. Again, if I were to do any line, it would probably be those. But I also think it would be cool to build the I&D second system, especially because the trains that I use on this world aren't based off command blocks. If you guys remember the old world, then it was used a lot of command blocks for sound effects. This one doesn't. Well, this one doesn't really have many sound effects, unfortunately. But it does mean that it doesn't need command blocks. So something like the I&D second system would be possible because I wouldn't need to get announcements for it to put in every station, which don't exist because it's not never was built, but I wouldn't need to find announcements or make announcements every time because they don't have announcements. You can't really do announcements with IR. You kind of have to just edit them into a video. So something like that is doable. And actually, I don't know if did I wind up adding it? This is the R32. This one's a super old model I built. Or not built, I made. Does it have it? Because I think I might have created P and U train roll signs on the R32. Are they there? Yeah, they are. Yeah, so I did actually make them. So this would have been the U-train routes in my other worlds. So yeah, there are U-train roll signs on the R32. So if I ever go through with it, then of course it can have roll signs. Yeah, I'll probably update that model at some point as well. But yeah, you know, it would be cool. Definitely would be cool to see some fictional lines on this world. Right now, I'd like to finish the one line, and then I think after that, the next line I'll do, it has to be, it's either going to be the Q, the J, or an I and D line. What I and D line would it be? It wouldn't, it's not going to be something like the M. The M's technically a BMT line. Funny thing with the M though, the B, I think the B and the D are actually more BMT by percentage than the M line. So the B and the D lines have more BMT stops than the M line. So the B and D should be BMT if the M is considered BMT. What stop is this? 137th Street, City College on the 1. So yeah, that's a thing with those lines. More of the stations on the D and B were built by the BMT by percentage, if you're counting local stations that they pass by, than the M. So it wouldn't be a line like the M though. I mean, the M is cool in Brooklyn, and it's little outside portion in Queens. That's cool. But I feel like Queens Boulevard is kind of mid. And if you're not going on the express, especially the locals, kind of boring. And so I wouldn't do something like the M. The M would be one of those lines that just comes, is built because the other stations were built for like the F or something, or the J. That's probably the more likely scenario that the M gets built under. Something like the F being built as my next line after the 1. I do like the F. The problem with the F, it's very long, but other lines I want to build are long as well. The other thing with the F is that it doesn't really, it's only going to benefit lines. It's not going to benefit lines as much as other lines would to build. So say I built the F, that would benefit the E, whereas building the E would benefit the F, but it would also benefit the C. So the line that I was more likely to do would be, what I was thinking was either the J, Q, or what's the other one? D, or the D. Because I've already built a bunch of the stations on Central Park West. Quite like how they came out on this world. So, yeah, I am sick, by the way. If anyone's just joining, that's why I didn't stream as much as I wanted to after I started streaming again with 145th. But yeah, so the D line, with that line, if I built the D next, a lot of the stations on Central Park West are already built. And then a lot of the stations on 8th Avenue are also either started or built. 42nd Street, I don't think I've showed it on the streams, has pretty nice progress. So it could be the D or the E next. The E actually isn't that unlikely. Could be the E because there's a lot of progress on 8th Avenue. And then from that, I could go to the D. Then the J I like. A lot of people don't like the J, but I like the J. So if I were to do the J, it would benefit the M. So maybe I'll wind up doing the E, then the J, and then the M would be a byproduct of that. And then the F. But again, I want something with Central Park West. So that would be the A, B, or D. And there's also the B. The B could be an option. If I did the B, then I could do the Q after that. So yeah, plenty of options. Why does that? Oh, I did this weird. Cover that up. Yeah, it looked a little. It looks flatter than it should be. Okay. There we go. All those lights are in. You got a good portion of the G. With what? Did I miss something? With the F. You showed 42nd on the 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, I was talking about the 8th Avenue one. I don't know if I've shown that on a stream yet. That one has a curve as well. Like, it's not the same type of curve as this because honestly, that's more of a taper. But yeah, I did show that one. But I was talking about the ACE 42nd Street, not the 1, 2, 3 one. Because they're different ones. One's IND and one is IRT. Alright. Just gonna fill that in. There we go. So now this has its lights installed. Okay. So there we go. So we have that curve. The basic version of it is set up, and the trains will fit on it, of course. They can run on the curve. Just put like a 3-car train to show you that. And you see it. There we go. And yeah, I have multiple R12 skins. The model doesn't have roll signs though. I need to add them. Except this one just has it set to 7. But it doesn't have the other ones. And I know the roll signs are wrong on this, but I can't find the exact font that it uses, so this is close enough for me. Remember you saying that we're going to add the O line on the 2nd Avenue line as well. Yeah, the O is going to be a skip stop version of the U. I think you should work on the Q because of 2nd Avenue Phase 2. Yeah, But the thing with that is that it's an extension. It's not going to get rid of anything. It's just an extension, and I don't have to build Second Happening Phase 2 because they haven't built it yet, and I don't know what it even looks like. Okay, so we have that there. I feel like the next best thing to do would be this staircase and mezzanine. So switch over to building the other side, and then we'll have to build this curve. You can see I already like outlined it. Curves are very tedious to build, and I think the train will fit because it does look kind of weird. I think it will. Okay, let's see. It should. Let's see. It should work. Where does it start? Because I see it's clipping it, so that means I have to adjust it before we actually build it. Else that I may have forgotten about. Okay, so we'll need to sort of remeasure that because it looks like it was hitting the edge here. So then it's only straight until here. And then it has to start curving where it hits the edge of the train. I'll get a wand. Use world edit for this. Set air. Okay. Yeah, this is technically a slab. Needs to reconnect. Because that's what happens when you world edit. Little tiles. I'm going to mute for a second. All right. So now I need to check this. Is it a playable mod? Yeah, it's the immersive railroading mod, but my trains are private. I just need to check something to see how the mezzanine looks on this side, see how these staircases work. So I'm just going to do that right now. It's on my other channel, the WMT, linked in the channels category. And we'll add the signs after everything else is done. So if you're just joining the stream, I'm just looking at a video I have to see how the staircases work on this side. There's ads on my second channel that are playing, even though the channel's not monetized. YouTube likes to steal money from people now and puts ads on unmonetized channels, which is annoying. But they do. It's not showing? Why isn't it showing me anything? It's like a black screen. Okay, so it looks like it just goes straight down. And then it's like a rectangle. Okay, so that's what we'll do. Okay. So we're going down to Y100. The sun's still out. Well, let's change that. In real life, in New York, there's no sun out right now, so no sun out. Okay. Let's go down again. A little landing there. And I said 100? Yes, I said 100. Okay, there we are. Okay, so that's one side. And then, so that I don't have to redo that for the other one, I'll just do this. / copy, / rotates, no, / flip south. Other side, paste, break this. Okay, so now that is measured. And YouTube is gone to a blank screen again. Okay. So one side has a passage, and then one side just goes straight down. Okay. So that side is a passage. So on this side, you get down to the mezzanine. And what's the roof height? Is that the roof height? Okay, so this is roof heights. And then on this side, it has a bit of a tunnel first. And what was roof height? Here, okay. Still a bit sick. Anyone just joining? Okay, so that's roof height. So now let's go this way. There we are. We reached the platform. Set air. And there we go. Okay, so this will be the space for this side's mezzanine. And it looks like they're offset. Okay, interesting. They're offset. They are offset. All right. Okay. So, now let's see. So now, looks like it'd be good to just bring these tiles out this way. So let's measure this. Stack 24 west. Yes. Yes, it's west. All right. So then the ceiling. Yeah. Let's take this, copy, go here. And it looks like we'll need to remove this as well. And then I'll stack this, stack 24 west. Perfect. And I'll just have to break this apart here. All right. Over here. And then over here. Yep. Okay. It's really annoying that YouTube puts ads on videos on my second channel that I didn't even get monetized for because the channel is not doesn't have enough subscribers and I have to watch ads on my own videos. Shouldn't have to watch ads on your own creation. Do I want to do it like this? No, I think what I want to do is, yeah, this pattern. I want to put this pattern in the wall. I want it in the wall here. Anyway, we can do this much faster with world ending. So this station isn't actually that bad to build, it's just the curve. You can see it's actually like a pretty basic station. It just has this curve, which kind of makes the difficulty a bit higher, but it's just the curved portion, which is small. It's not like other stations on this line, like 103rd Street. 103rd Street is going to be bad to build. I don't know if you guys have been there, if any of you've been there. Then you would know that it has a huge curve. The entire station's on a curve. It's not just a small area, it's like the whole thing is a curve from end to end. Okay, so I was muted. So what I was saying is 103rd Street, yeah, it's gonna be a nightmare. So okay, I wasn't muted too long. So yeah, we're slowly inching towards 103rd Street. The real nightmare on this line. What will the hardest station be on this line? I'm gonna say World Trade Center on this line. Would that be the hardest to build? When you make 125th Street, you have to make it dedicated to you. What? Dedicated to you? I'm the one building it. I am the one building it. That's not how that works. I mean, if you donate, then I'll put maybe a plaque somewhere. It's like, you know, it's got to be like a real donation if you want a plaque or something in the station. Because then people can just do small donations to fill stations up with plaques. Alright, so there we go. We have that. Oh, so this needs to go to here. I said this needs to go to here. There we go. And then this up here. He's saying that because username is M60. Oh yeah, that's right. The M60 select bus service. I don't know much about the bus lines. I'm not a bus fanner. I only like the subway lines. I see what you're saying. That's true. Okay. There we go. So that part set up. Okay, this part's kind of going to be weird to do. Maybe if I just do that. Does that work? Yeah, it works. Oops, wrong button. Same thing here. There we go. And I guess I'll start the tiles here. Okay. Let's put this, and then the stairs will go on top of it. 79th, 23rd, and 18th are easy to build. Don't underestimate 79th Street. It has a curve, if I'm correct. I know 86th Street has a curve. It's not that obvious, but it looks like it would be straight, but there is actually a slight curve at 86th Street. I think 79th Street has a similar deal to 137th Street with its curve. 23rd Street, definitely one of the easier ones on the line. Yeah, we should rank the difficulty of the stations. I would say 100 if I go top, north to south. Van Cortlandt Park, let's start with that. What was my experience like building it? I would say low tier mid. So like difficulty wise, I'll rank the difficulty that I had building each station 1 to 10, and then what I think the other ones will be. Okay, Van Cortlandt Park. I'll say a 4. So like low tier mid. I'm gonna say 4 out of 10 difficulty with that. 138th Street. No, I'll say Van Cortlandt Park was a 5. 138th Street. 4 in retrospect. I'd say a 4. 231st Street. That one's tougher. That's one I have to think about. 231st Street. I'm gonna say a 5. 5.5, actually. Let's say a 5.5. 215th Street, a 4. Dykeman Street, a 7. Because of the terrain around it, that made it way more difficult to build. I still have to tour it, but that's because I haven't added fair. I haven't done that yet. So that's why I didn't tour it yet. There's no fare control at the station yet. I think it's missing an elevator. So I'm going to say a 7 because of the terrain. 191st Street. difficulty 6. I'm gonna say a 6. So 5 is average. So 5 is average, 4 is below average, 6 is above average, 7 is hard, 8 is very hard, 9 is very, very hard, like super hard, like 9 is like a demon difficulty, and then 10 is a super demon, and then 3 is easy, 2 is very easy, and then 1 is effortless. So then, let's see. So I skipped some stations that I haven't built yet. Marble Hill. I'm going to say a 7.5. It's an angled elevated station. I cannot reuse anything that I've already built for it. No parts can be reused. So I'd bump that up to an 8, but it's not it's not a complex. If it were a complex, I would bump that up to an 8. But I'm going to say a 7. Yeah, let's lower it to a 7 just because it doesn't have the ridiculous terrain that Dykeman Street had. But I'm going to say a 7, and that's why I haven't built it yet. 7, once it gets to 7, it's already getting like difficult enough to where I'll avoid the station until I absolutely have to build it. So that's why I haven't built Marble Hill yet. And that's why Dykeman Street took so long to show up. So anything above a 6 and it starts to get pretty difficult to build. Let's see. So there's what's next? What else did I miss? So continuing down, I already said what I think of 215th Street. I think I rated that like a 5 or a 4. 207th Street, I'm going to give it a 4, and I'm going to lower 215th Street to a 4. I already rated 191st Street. I'm going to say that's like, if I already rated it, I'm going to change it to a 5.5. 181st Street, 5.5. Now I'm going to lower that to a 5. I did have the arched roof. But it was pretty, I don't remember it being that hard. Like, I don't remember getting burnt out building it. So I'm going to say it's a 5. 191st Street, though, did have some terrain, some difficult terrain required to build it. So there was that. But it wasn't the worst terrain. It wasn't like the terrain at Dykeman Street. It was mostly drops. What station is this? 137th Street. City College on the 1. So yeah, 191st, I'll just say a 5.5 because it did have some annoying terrain, but it wasn't Dykeman Street level terrain, which was ridiculous. 168th Street. Now we're getting to one that I haven't built yet that's actually difficult, like very difficult. So 168th Street has the one-line platform, which is like 181st, so that's going to be an automatic 5, but it's a complex, so that means you're not just building that, or I'm not just building that with that station, you know? You're not just doing the 1. You're also doing the A and the C. And the A and the C have an angled platform. And that's where things start to break down. So we have an angled platform there, and it's a quad-track angled platform. And then it has a junction on both ends of it. So for 168th Street, I'm going to say a 7.5 on the difficulty scale, because it's not getting... It's difficult, but it's not curved. If it were curved, I would no doubt say that it's at least a 9. But it's not curved. It's an angled quad track station up there. And then you have to connect that. The connection, I haven't been there in a while. I'll have to visit it, of course, to build it. But the connection, I don't think it's the worst thing to build. So I'll say a 7.5 for 168th Street. All right. So next down the line, 157th Street. I'm going to say, I'm not going to say a 5 because it was above average difficulty. It had the IRT stuff. You have to do all the ornaments and stuff. It's not like other stations in the subway. And, you know, north of this, the stations don't have the ornaments that you have to start putting in. And all that IRT stuff from the early 1900s, pre-dual contracts. I'm going to say on that one, wasn't that bad though. Some annoying terrain, but it's just a basin. Like, just slopes above it, but it wasn't like crazy slopes. They're steep, but not insanely steep. I'm going to say 157th Street. 5.5. Yeah, I'll say a 5.5. For 145th Street, same deal. I'll say a 5.5. And then for 137th Street. This one's pretty chill, to be honest. There's like a small curve at the end. I'll say a 5.5 for this one as well. Because yes, it does have a curve, so the curve automatically bumps it up half a point. But don't mistake in curves. Some curves, all curves are not built the same. This is a very mild curve. Other curves would definitely bump a station up multiple points, but in this case, it doesn't have any crazy wall design. It's simple. It's not. If it had 157th Street's wall design, then it would bump up to a 6.5. But it doesn't. It's more simple than that. So it's going to stay as a 5.5. 125th Street. It doesn't have the typical elevated supports. I'm going to say a 5.5 as well. I need to get something for this part. And yeah, my map got messed up. So this is from a different world. It like combined the mini map or the world maps from a different map that I have that I was doing. And so the map there is messed up, but the world is still fine. It's just the world's view, and I lost all my waypoints as well. So that's great. But I can just use this. So 125th Street, 5.5 is what I'm going to say. 116th Street. And again, a 5 is average. A lot of people on their 1 to 10 scales are saying, well, think that 5 is bad. I'm rating 5 as perfectly average. So if I say 5, it's perfectly average. So for 116th Street, on the difficulty scale, muted for a sec. It does have some interesting stuff going on because I've been there, so I know what the station is like. It has an overhead mezzanine. I'm gonna say a 5.5 because it's not the most basic station. It still has a mezzanine that is above instead of like this, because these types of mezzanines are the easiest types to build. It doesn't have that, and it's kind of opened. The way that it connects, it kind of messes with the ceiling a bit. And then there's actually some variation in the ceiling as well. It changes a bunch, and at the north end, there's an entirely different style to the station. Like the way they built it at the north end, it's huge. It's like a huge open area, and there's an arch as well. So for 116th, I'll give it a 5.5. Maybe, no, I'm not going to say a 6. I'm tempted to give it a 6, but no. Okay, 110th Street, 5. Definite 5 for 110. Oh, but it's still an IRT station. They still have the annoying, like, indented areas. 5.5. 5.5. 103rd Street, 7. That's a 7 because of the curve. It is a huge curve. Curves change the game a lot. They really do. 7 for 103rd Street. No questions asked. I'm giving it a 7. Grand Central, 10. 10 for Grand Central. Met's Willets Point, it's angled, so it's going to be 8. I'm giving it an 8 because it's an angled elevated station. Yeah, I'm going to say an 8 for not Grand Central. Met's Willets Point. Yankee Stadium, a 6. But the D is angled, so 6.5. It's like kind of curved, I think. I don't remember, but 6.5 for Yankee Stadium. I guess if I continue down the line, 96th Street. It's got a different thing going. I'll give it a 6. 86th Street has a curve. And that's sort of what's affecting my rating a lot here. I'll also give it a 6. And then, these stairs are done, by the way. Oh, not this side, actually. That side's not done. Okay. 86th Street, a 6 because of the curve. But it's not... It had a renovation, which made it easier. If it wasn't renovated, it would be a 6.5 or a 7 with that curve. 79th Street. I think the curve is smaller, so I'll say a 5.5. But I might change that to a 6. But I'm going to say 5.5 for now. Need to select this. 79th Street, I'll say 5.5 on the difficulty scale. Come down to the next one, 72nd Street, 7. It's angled, and it's like an angled version of 96th Street. And I think it curves as well, right? Doesn't it curve? It might curve as well. Yeah, it's a 7. Maybe a 7.5. One that I'd rate a 10 is Brooklyn Bridge City Hall. That's a 10. Broadway Junction is a 10. Because of the stacked platforms and one curves. And I think it also slopes at the same time. Same thing with City Hall on the 4, 5, 6. It curves and slopes. So it's a 10. I did actually start that one as well at some point. But the map's broken, so I can't go there. It's like way out. I'd have to find it. But, you know, we'll find it later on. Hardest station. What would I say is the hardest station? Grand Central? Maybe Grand Central. South Ferry and Whitehall Street are 9s in difficulty. The angles, they're both angled. Random R142 comment in the chat. Oh, this? There's one over there. Just sitting in the tunnel over there on the layup track. But I didn't add the switches yet, so that might not count as the layup track. This might be the express track now. But there's a layup track, and then there's going to be a switch around here. And then it becomes the express track. Okay. So now we have the mezzanine, the downtown mezzanine ready. So let's see, what do I want to do now? And yeah, funny thing with the station, so if you guys didn't know, why is there a curve at 137th Street? Well, it's because the subway line here is not centered under the road. If we go up here, you can see it's actually off to one side of Broadway, which is quite weird. And I don't know why they did that. I think it has something to do with the portal location at Dykeman Street, to be honest. I'm just going to mute for a sec. Okay, so what I'd like to do now is build the curve, the downtown curve, because once the curve is done, we can just start detailing the station, add the turnstiles, and then just start detailing. And then the station's done. And the one thing I like about this station is, should I clear my inventory? I'm going to put it in a crate just in case. One thing I like about the station is the curve, and I do like the design, to be honest, as well. But I think the curve will make for a cool V-fanning episode. So actually, let's go get this train and move it to the uptown track, so you can see what it's like when it goes over a curve, because it's pretty cool. Looks cool. So we'll take a little break to move this train, a little build break, and move this train onto the other track. So how are we going to do that? We can go to 145th Street. This is not in service. I don't have a not in service made yet, so let's just turn the train's route off. I changed the sound a bit. You did. But in a newer version, we can insert the chairs. So those not take this just move the train to the other side so we can switch there. Okay. And yes, I could just place a train on the other side, but this is more fun than just placing a train. Instead moving it like you would have to in real life. Okay, now we're going to go this way. Switch sets to diverge. So we'll go to the other side. And then we'll use it to check the curve. So measure it. This one. Straight. Okay. So now we'll go to the other side. Probably just go faster. Space to matter as well. Are you going to build the entire nation of solar system? Yes. Area to measure. Okay, so now clip. There's kind of annoying to do here. It's right there. I set it to override mode. Not stone. It has to be wool. Let me remove the hitbox. So the train is blocking it. So if I do that, will it clip? Yeah, this one doesn't have animated signs yet, but like I said, I'm working on version 2 of this model. To be sure it doesn't clip. I was testing the turn. I wanted to make sure it would the red wall. So radius so now I'm just putting it back. Six, and R142A6. What? MCA ruined them. Sad. Let's put it here. Let's put it on this track. Okay. So I'm going to put it there. 137th Street's been built. Yes. Once I get this train. About to change the switch. Go back. Just reverse. That's it. Go to the other end of the train. There we go. Then we shall. The chunks are really floating weird these days. Okay, so now change this back so I don't forget, and then I'll change this to straight so that I can go over there. There we go. Okay, so now there's just R142 that says 6 and 145th Street. R142 sounds like. Why not? And actually, let's see here. I'm going to grab this. Yes. Which one is it? Is it white or black? Just use this one. 10. And then that's. Go back to here. No, where is it? I think it was here. Yep. Here. I'm just going to add a stop sign. Times the 3 in hall. There's nowhere to haul. Nowhere to haul to right now. This is a build stream. train was just for fun. Another time there will be a hauling stream. Okay, there we go. 10 car stop sign. Okay. Then there's another one over there, actually. But that's the white one. That's the black one. And then you can see the hill here. Train kind of disappears over the hill. Anyway, back to building. No, actually, first, I'm just going to drive it a bit more. Just because I can. There's a bit more track. I can still go. I can still drive to 137. And then crash it at the portal. And then it gets stuck because it runs out of tracks. Yeah. Stuck there. There you go. There's your train hauling for today. First cars died. And now we go back to building the station. All right. So now let's actually finish the station so that I can actually do a VFan video here and we can see that in a video where it has sounds and stuff and shaders. Okay. So we now reach the part that I was avoiding the most. We have to actually build this curve, and you will see why a curve can make a station a lot more annoying to build than otherwise would have been. So how do we actually build a curve? Well, there's several ways. The first is obviously you have to measure the curving diameter, curving radius, which we have, which we've done there. So we have that. And now, how do you build it? Well, you could just start placing and building, and then just build along the curve. That's one way. And another way, which is the solution that I've found to be the fastest, is to actually slowly. So what I do is I make a blueprint of a little tiny sliver of the station and then slowly place little thin slices of it around the curve. And we now have to physically place little thin slices of curve here. And this is why I don't like building curved stations. So what's that? 24 blocks. 24 blocks divided by 16. So what's 24 times 16? 24 times 16. So we now have to place a thin little sliver of the station 384 times. And that is why I hate building curves. And that's why this station was delayed as long as it was because of this curve. But we don't have a choice here, because even though I hate building curves, I always likely turn out in the end. But I still hate building them. And now we have to build a curve. Transit Fan R624 train is back. I had to take care of some personal business. Alright, so someone's been thrown in a river, it sounds like. Mafia stuff, I understand. Alright, so let's actually start that grueling process that I just mentioned. So at first, we might be able to save some time, and it did seem like there were some parts that we could get away with doing this for. Such as these parts over here. In fact, it looks like for some, it's not going to be that bad, right? C, what is it? Control C? Yeah. Okay, so for these parts, we'll just get rid of the stone. Not so bad. Okay, so we'll just place this. No. We want to see 16, press M. And it remains like that. And we need to set it to override mode. For this, you have to do override mode. Okay. Not so bad. That first part, not so bad. And now, we have to start pressing the arrow every time. And that's, let's see. Looks like for this one, we can save some time because it seems like these ones for full blocks. Let's try to make this as efficient as possible. Full block. Can't fit a full block there. And that's about it for full blocks. So, yes. Come here. Set to 16 overwrite. Is it over? Am I saying it? Yeah, overwrite. Okay. 16, and now that's pretty much the last of the simple parts. And now the fun begins. It's still simple, but it's not exactly agreeable. It's not something... Why isn't it? Oh, I have to set it so... Hold on. It's not standing. So, you know, it's still simple. It's just not fun. This part is not fun. And you'll see why it's not fun. So now we have this little tiny sliver of it, because this will fit on the angle. This is how you build angles with little tiles. Now the fun begins. Why do I say that? Well, look, this is why the fun begins. Okay. Now, instead of doing those larger pieces, we have to do it like this. Then we have to slide it over like that. And progressively, it goes from just sliding it over to also it becomes sliding it back. But for now, it's just sliding it over. And let's see how long that lasts. And literally one at a time is what you can do. You can maybe sometimes even fit 5, which actually, let's do that. Let's get like one that's 5. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm back. I wish I did that. I see. I see. Someone has subscribed. I can't read it, sorry. It's blurry on the software for some reason. Thank you for subscribing. Okay. So we have a 5. Yeah, we have 5 there. And that will just mass produce the process a bit. Let's see if 5 helps. Okay. So, yes, I think that's what we want, right? It shouldn't clip. Wrong thing. So this shouldn't clip. Did I do it wrong? Because that looks like it's daring to be. This makes sense. It doesn't look like it clipped. It looks like it was threatening to. But I don't think it clipped. This one kind of is a weird base. It seems like it made it fine. I mean, this one isn't most cars. It clipped. It clipped right here. You guys saw that? It clipped right here. So this one needs to be redone. Clipped right there. So that is not allowed. Overwrite. That is against the rules. Okay. I think now it should be fine. Let's use like a normal one with like a normal base. Because I don't think most IRT cars are good. Okay. Just click that. Did this one clip it too? How many stations do you have left? How many stations? Basically. No, like a lot, like 400 something. Okay, so it didn't actually. This one doesn't clip, and this one is representative of most trains in IRT, so it's fine. Okay, so now we come here. And now, okay, apparently we've already reached the point where I have to start doing this step. So this is why curves are, oh, look at that, we can go over there. Okay, so I guess that avoids doing that. Yeah, there's like 450 at least left. I think there's like, how many have been built on this world? Like 20 something. Yeah, unfortunately I didn't get as much done last year as I would have liked to. should have actually done this one. Yeah, the 5 block. And then this one. This is the process. This is the process of making a curve. This is why curves are so annoying to build and why I might not include the very, very, very slight curve at 86th Street. This is why. This is what's wrong with them. This is the problem with curves. But I'll probably include it anyway, just for realism. But I'll stream it. I will stream it. Stream the process of building these damn curves. And we only have to go to the red, and then it's the same length, so we don't have to... And then we have to add the pillars, actually, after as well. And... apparently we have to add the wall as well after. Yeah, so we're going to have to add the wall as well. Look. Yep. I have to do the damn wall after. The damn wall. Okay, there we go. So we have to go all the way to here. So before we finish this curve, I'm going to step out of the room for a second. I'm going to mute my microphone and switch the stream to the "we'll be right back" screen. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Whistling. Whistling. Whistling, says Fisher. 1908. Okay. Okay. Okay, so what do we have? 4 here. So many. So many to do. It's a lot. There's a whole lot. But we're going to finish this station. Despite it. Despite the challenge presented by the curve, we are going to triumph. And we are going to complete this station today. The fuck? Why did sunlight just... That was weird. Despite all odds, despite the clock, 9:56 p.m., we will triumph. We will emerge on top. We will see this station through to the end. Yes, we can do another set of 5s. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Over here. Actually, let's alternate. We will alternate between 5s and 1s. There we go. This is the way to do it. Oh! Go back. Okay. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Should be fine. Come here. Go in there. There you go. Okay, so that one was actually easy. Let's go over here. Tedious stuff. Tedious work with the little tiles mod. Okay. Okay. There we go. So are these in multiples of 5? Because that would make this so easy. I didn't even know that these would actually just fit like that. Like, guys, I didn't think 5 would be the golden number here. Okay. Okay. Another one. And another one. Are we going to get another perfect one? No way. No way. We do. We get another perfect one. Okay, apparently this isn't as bad as I thought. I thought we were going to be doing a lot of 1s, but we're doing a bunch of 5s. Oh no. No, the streak ends. 7. 1. That's what it means. It means 1. And then another 1. The fucking streak's over. Mad accuracy. Exactly. Exactly. We do this for mad accuracy. We do it for the V-fanning videos. We do it for the full rides. We do it for the screenshots. We do it for the technicalities. We do it for all that stuff. We do it, most of all, for the accuracy. The accuracy is key. And the accuracy is why we have hills. This is for the accuracy. These red things are for the hills. They're for the accuracy. Everything we do here is for the accuracy. Nice. It won't fit. It won't fit. Okay. Okay. Okay, 2 sets of 1s. There we go. Okay. Not much left before we reach the 12s. When we reach the 12s, it's all the same. It's all the same. It's all just 12. Resolve. Place 12. Place 12. Place 12. You're done. You're done. Let's make it 12s. R142A2 train time before. Yeah, I think they did. They did happen. I know R142-2 trains get sent up here a bunch. Right? Don't they terminate here? Hasn't that happened on occasion? I think there's a video on DJ Hammers of R142-2 trains that were terminating at 137th Street. Oh, didn't mean to jump. I meant to press M. Okay, another one. Another set of ones. Ones and ones and ones and ones and ones. And fives. Fives and ones. All fives and ones. Take that out of context if you want. Alright, back to the ones. Looks like we've got a 2. Alright. 5 and a 2. And a 5 again. And a 7. So it's 5, 2, 2, so we have 7. Or we could call it 2 ones. Hold on, I need to mute again. Okay, I had to blow my nose, so I mute when I do that. Okay. 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 5. I said 5. I said 5. I said, young man, there's no need to feel down. Just come to the YMCA. Another one. Another one. The YMCA. Okay. 5s. 5s, young man. 5s. 2s. Or 2. Not 2s. Oh, did that just line up perfectly? Just lined up perfectly. So does this mean it's shifted an entire block by this spot? Oh wait, did I reach? I reached the 12s. I reached the 12s. Okay. So wait. So now I just finish this one, and then I create one that's 12, and then I should just be able to use the same one until I reach the end. Yes. That should work. That looks so cool, though, just sitting on top of the stone like that. Oh, and then, yeah, it creates this part as well. But then I have to add the part under. But under is much easier. And I'll explain why once we get to it. You'll see why under is easier. I am working on the R62, by the way. And I might work on it off camera. And that might delay the V-fanning video at this station. Do you guys want... Sorry if I asked already. I think I might have asked in the actual video. Should I do V-fanning at 145th Street on the 1? Would you guys want that? Let me know. Yep, 12. So now we've reached the 12s. Okay, so 5 plus 5 is 10. plus 1 is 11. And then plus 1, and we have a 12. So now that we have a 12, we can use it. So yeah, would you guys want V-fanning at 145th Street? I was going to work on the R62. Hopefully have it done in time for a V-fanning video at 137th Street. But honestly, the R142s, I feel like they would fit this station more. But still, it's cool to have like variation in the videos. No. No. Does this one not? Why does... Oh my god. No. 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 I have to do it like that? Come on. The fuck? Did I measure wrong? Damn. I really just embarrassed myself. Counting 14 is 12. Damn, okay. I can count, guys. Relax. Relax. Oh, shit. We're gonna have to clean the dirt out of the ceiling as well. Okay, that's really annoying. This is a lighting bug. Consequence of topography. But topography is a requirement. It's a requirement for the accuracy. We need it. We need the topography. And yeah, so I need to replace the dirt because apparently that one's not working. A specific R62 set, just going to be a generic R62. Was I making? I forgot which one it was that I was doing. It was either an R62 or an R62A. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it on a stream. Okay. Is the lighting bug fixed? Hopefully it's fixed. Okay. Okay. Oops. I want 16. I want 16 for this. 16. 16 tea and crumpets for this one. I'm gonna lose my British viewers for that. It's just a joke, guys. I'm just playing jokes. I know you guys make the same jokes about America. We can make jokes too. Well, this part, 12 and over. 12 and over, and you're gonna meet me there with the tea, fish and chips, and you're going to meet me on the Victoria line. We're going to ride the tube and get some fish and chips right after. And then we're going to stop by the palace, and at the palace we're going to meet the Queen for a day. And then we're going to have some nice and healthy lettuce. Okay. Almost there. See, this is what happens when you build curves. You start doing British accents. This is what curves do to you. You're going to start, if you ever try to build a curve, you're going to start doing a British accent. This is what will happen if you do this. If you build a curve, then mate, you're going to start trying a British accent. And it's not going to come out very well. Ryan says hi. Welcome to the stream, Ryan. Welcome. Today we are building 137th Street, City College, on the 1 line. This station's quite tedious as it features a curve at the end. And although the initial design of the station itself isn't actually that difficult to accomplish, when we come to the end of the platform over here, there is a curve. And because of said curve, it makes the station very tedious, and it makes it so that you wouldn't want to build it. But here we are, streaming the production of this station. Thank you very much for tuning in tonight. So now we reach... Are you bloody kidding me? We reach another one. Because with this one, it has to do a double angle because of the way the immersive railroading mod's tracks are. And because of that, they don't follow angles very well. Because of this problem, when you're making a curve or angled platform with IR, you have to have these double angles every so often where it's twice the rest of the angle. And because of this, it can make even standard angled stations quite fucking honestly annoying to build, if they weren't already annoying enough. And this is why no one's ever built the tube. Because if you try to build the tube, it's going to be an angled mess. Every single station will be like this, angled and curved. Especially because in Britain, London, there are no curves. There are no grids. No, there are no grids. It's all randomness. It's more radial. And because of this fact, it's pretty unlikely that anyone will ever complete a tube recreation. Of course, even the New York City subway, despite its grid, it still does not happen. It still has not been completed yet by anyone, as far as I am aware. But I think I would know if it was, because someone would have said so. Okay, final stretch here. Final little stretch. Okay. Last ones. Last three. Yes, last three. Last two. Last one. Damn. I have to place another block. Last one. Let's go. There we go. The last little bit. Okay. Sweet. It's done. Oh, no, not really. But the curve, the basic part of the curve's done. And I hope... that's so annoying. I hate that. That's so bad. This little double part here that has to be there is so... I hate this. Okay, so now we'll put night vision on. There we go. And put some night vision on, and we'll do this. This won't be as bad. Have to mute the mic again. Alright, so now we'll just put the wall in. the wall. Actually, I have a better idea. Okay, let's just redo this part. Maybe if I just have one, then that's enough. What I'm thinking is one might work, so I'm just going to redo this. Sorry. I'm just going to redo this. Okay. Okay, so I think that if it's just one, it should be better. It should look better than if there's two. Okay, so now that the template is gone, this is going to be more annoying. But I already know that it's just 12, so I can just do this. Okay. Okay. Oh. All right. Okay. Right. And then the last one. Oh. Wah, wah. Did that wrong. Yeah, so that's better. It's just a 1. So 1 is better than 2 in that case. Okay. Yeah, so that's better. Now it's just like a 1. You don't really notice it as much. Let's see a train. Go over it. 4-car shuttle. That's what this is. This is a 4-car shuttle of R12 subway tracks. It's 1970s. Beautiful. Yeah, the tracks kind of go out of the render distance. Okay. So now I'm satisfied with this, so let's put the wall. Then I see there's some dirt, rubbish. I have to get out. There was some dirt and rubbish to get out. Old style. Myrtle Steinway, welcome to the stream. Myrtle Steinway says sup. Sup. What's up? Welcome to the stream. What's up? Motherfucker, West Side. Okay. Last view. No, not last view. Kind of getting there. Building 137th Street City College, if you're just joining on the one line. MMB Studios, this is W. Welcome to the stream. MMB Studios. last. Are we at the last? Almost at the last bits. Then that like part where we just have to get the dirt and rubbish out of the ceiling. Over there, there's lots of dirt and rubbish. And we'll have to get out after. Fixed my Minecraft glitch, by the way, if you saw my community posts. I haven't had a time. I haven't had a time. Fuck. I haven't had the time to see, but it didn't even notify me. Community tab didn't show me. That's cool. That is some cool stuff. Myrtle Steinway will be making his own Minecraft New York City subway runs. Alright, now that that part is done, we need to get rid of this dirt and rubbish in the ceiling. Right here, there's dirt and rubbish in the ceiling. That is just because I think I didn't get rid of the dirt, I just overrided. So there's dirt in the ceiling. Some dirt and rubbish. And this was the stream where WebSoap lost all of his British viewers unintentionally. Again, for the British viewers, I'm just putting on a funny accent for once. It's fun, you know? Nothing wrong by it. Working on Whitehall Street and the W. That's a dub. Oh shit. Clicked the wrong block. Messed up. Tall ruins. Alright. Hey. Not the wrong fucking block. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Oh, the fuck? The fuck? Why is there just a random line there? What the fuck? So this part has the line. Oh shit. There's dirt and rubbish in that side as well. Shit. In the ceiling. Can I just use... Please don't crash. Okay, I can't. It's only to hit a small part. Sometimes if you do the connected brush, it crashes, by the way. Would not have been good to crash on stream, but it's happened off stream before. No, I think it might have crashed once on a stream. Has it? Has it ever happened on stream? Can't remember. What the fuck is this measurement? What's that? Station's pretty shallow, as you can see. Of course it would be, right next to a portal. Let's go back, clear out the dirt. Oh, that's nice. Looks better with two. Need the pillars on the other side though, and like the... Fuck. Why is it like that? Was it like that before? I don't know if it was like that before. That's your home street. What? Which one is your home street? I just went by a lot of streets. It's his home street. That's the block. Yeah, there should be dirt here. So the reason why there's dirt bricks in the wall that I have to keep moving is because it fixes the lighting errors if you have this. So that's what it's for. Just so you guys know, that's why I do the dirt. Okay, actually, wait. Wait just one bloody second. I should be able to do this. Okay. Dirt. Okay, now that's the way. That is the way. Oh, fuck. Doesn't really matter if it does that part. I don't think it matters. Okay, so now the dirt is gone. Okay, so now let's do the platform. Edge support part 100. Okay, so I'll just break this. Yeah. Okay. Go above. No, actually I can just go over here. Okay, so I'll do that. Get rid of it. I said get rid of the top. Yes, the filter, of course. Okay. I said to get rid of the top, and it didn't. Damn. M60 with the Tate mindset. Alright. Why did it just stop there? Why didn't it go down to the end? 1, 2, oh, look at the fucking tape measure. 1, 2, stack. Now, actually, I'm going to kind of be careful with this. I'm just going to place it because I'm afraid that if I stack it, I might destroy the curve track. That's going to be really, really annoying to place back. Oh, no. Okay. Dot, 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 dot. Real NYC. He's a little surprised. He's flabbergasted by the comments. Okay. The fuck? A 4. 4. I guess I've just decided no more overhang, apparently. Guess no more overhang. Okay. Okay, hitbox. Way to ruin the show. Okay, track hitbox is in the way. This is actually kind of a problem, especially when we get to the elevated lines, because you can see that the track hitbox is kind of random. And because of that, it's going to be a problem on angled elevated stations. You can see what it just did there. So look, down there, that's the track hitbox. See, there's the hitbox for the track. So that means that I can't have anything in this area. See, it doesn't let you place shit there. So when we get to the elevated lines, that's going to definitely make things difficult. The curved elevated lines is what I'm talking about. The angled elevated lines, such as literally all of them, except like a few spots on the 1 and J, I think. The Astoria line. That's a good idea. The Astoria line is straight. Maybe I'll do the N. Mostly straight, except what is it called? 39. No. No, not Broad. Astoria Boulevard. Yeah, the story of Boulevard. Oh. Cough syrup is wearing off. We arrive at another hitbox. It's cutting off. Kind of. Oh. This one too. It's cutting off. Actually. Do we avoid it? Okay, we avoid it this time. We avoid it this time. 21 viewers. But the chat says something else. Nothing. It says nothing. There may be 21 viewers, but the chat says nothing. Say good backwards. Listen, man, there's no need to be a dick and try to get me to say something. You can just ask. You don't need to trick me. You can just ask me to say something. You can just ask. And sometimes I'll say it, and sometimes I won't. Okay? Yes. Say yes backwards. See? It's fine. It's a double yes. Still yes, just in another language. We hit another hitbox. Oh, this is the short one. Oh? What? This is the short one. Well, they're all kind of short. They're all like 12. Okay. Okay. Nearing the end of this part. Nearing the end. Coming to the end. We need to break more stone. Will the cough syrup last till the end of the stream? Okay. Okay, there we go. Just do that. Okay. So, let's see. We're gonna do the pillars first, cross beams first. Pillars or the cross beams on the ceiling, in the ceiling. Go to mute and we'll see what I do when we come back. Alright. Drinks beer while waiting. Well, actually, I just went to grab my dinner. So now I'm going to be eating and streaming. Maybe one of those. This might as well be a Twitch stream because I'm eating on stream. Yeah, it's Twitch stuff, not YouTube stuff. But I guess we're breaking the rules a bit today. Well, let's do. I want to do this part first, actually, because I think it'll be easier. What did you guys have for dinner today? I'm having rice, chicken, and vegetables. Just healthy dinner, I guess. Now I'm trying to climb Mount Everest. I mean, it's kind of high. Yeah. Went hunting, shot me a boar, and cooked it up. And that's my dinner. Okay. Let's do this. What did you do for dinner? I went out and I went hunting and I shot me a boar, and I cooked it up, cooked me some grub, and that was my dinner for today. How about you? Put this in. That, yeah, I don't want it to collide that part. Did I? Yeah, I did. Okay, good. Just making sure I can set the stream scene back. Oh, that is not acceptable. Has to go here. Why is this one not fitting? 3 west. There we go. 4 west. There we go. Okay. That's gonna be. Why did I do them like this? Why are they just so random? 2 west. So random. 3, 4. One. Where to go? Here. Okay. There we go. And another one. Wow, it works with the slash at the end. Amazing. Amazing how far technology's come. It can work with a slash at the end. Hey. How will I do this? Two? Yeah, 2. And actually, funny thing about this station, this part actually doesn't have pillars in the tracks. For some reason, there's just no pillars in the tracks. If you don't believe me, go look at the video I recorded of the station, and I just almost up my chair by accident. If you don't believe me, go look at the video I recorded of the station, and you'll see there are actually just no pillars here. But this part of the platform does have pillars. I just didn't have to. But in the tracks, there's no pillars. Okay. So, let's fill in this. Probably going to be annoying. Drew, of course. Because why wouldn't it be? It's Minecraft MGA. Everything has to be super annoying to build. Because then it wouldn't be accurate enough if it wasn't. Would it be Minecraft MTA if it didn't take 10 times as much work as without mods? Now would it? That's a necessary sacrifice for the accuracy. That one's off. We're not going to have another 145th Street gate. Man, Bendgate. It's crazy to think that the iPhone 6 Plus was like over 8 years ago at this point, right? Yeah, wow, that's wild. Are some of you even alive when the iPhone 6 Plus Bendgate was a thing? And some of you are young, pretty young, a lot of you. Back in my day, the iPhone 6 was new. It was cutting, bleeding edge technology in my day. Do any of you guys remember, because I was born in 2002. So I had a brief, like decade before iPhones and all that stuff were popularized and were everywhere. So weird to think about that there was a time before technology was all over. Back when you had like a desktop that the family shared. Back when the iPhone 4 was a thing. What was your guys' first phone? Mine was a 4S. Comment in the chat what your first phone was. Or is. There's a 4S for me. iPhone 4S. Okay, there we go. Answer the question. Someone. What was your guys' first phone? Rip chat. Yeah, GG chat is dead. G fucking G. Fuck. Why isn't it? Oh. Yeah, so if you're just joining, comment what your first phone was. Ain't no one joining. It's too late for people to join in New York. What's gonna happen when I have to build the tunnel right here? I wonder. I wonder how we'll do it. It's gonna be an angled tunnel. A curved tunnel, actually. Just checking something. Okay. This part's kind of annoying. Can I just rotate it? Does that work? Watch it like not be symmetrical somehow. Okay, I think that does work. Where has chat gone? Chat is drunk. That's where chat's gone. They've gone to use chat GPT, or whatever. Whatever you dang kids call it these days. Oh shit. What's wrong? Up. Yes. There we go. Parts. Okay. Following up. Okay. Well, hell, all right. Here we go. I'm sealing in. One sec. One sec, please. Into the floor. I like how this one's a different piece from that, different material. Just randomly different block. And let's do that. Where's my train? Where's my R142A? Did I kill it? I think I killed it earlier in the stream, right? I drove it like out off the fucking track or something. Yeah, I think it's gone. RIP. I wanted to see what it looks like with the train in the curve. I fucking killed it. I'll get a new one. Take a little train break. Here. We're gonna go to 145th Street and I want to drive the train over here. Still eating. That is me. I should have counted. 9? 10, hopefully. Hope this fits. Southbound. One to South Ferry. No, it didn't turn the car on. Actually, let's go. No, I'll do it at the end. At the end, we're gonna go from like Dyking Street or something. Okay. So there was a 6. No, it's a 1. It's gonna be a 1. I'll show you what 6 looks like. 6. Brooklyn Bridge. Okay. 1 South. Put me outside. Okay, I just need to make sure all the cars are lit up. We got 1 stop. I want to see what it's like on the curve. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. I'll do a 7. No. I will not do 7. What does it look like? 7. Oh, that's right. I set it to Times Square because they didn't have Hudson Yards back then. Okay. We're gonna drive it 1 stop. This is a South Ferry bound 1 train. The next stop is 137th Street, City College. Didn't clear the closing doors, please. Oh, they weren't even open, so I have to redo it. South Ferry bound 1 train. The next stop is 137th Street, City College. Didn't clear the closing doors, please. Yeah, that's more like it. With no enthusiasm. South Ferrybound 1 train. The next stop is 125th Street. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. Oh, it looks cool on this train. Reach out the pillars. Jeez, it was that long? That curve felt so short from the cab, and then you see it, it's like so long. The lights. We'll do the pillars, then the lights. One day. I'll make it late as a night. South Ferrybound, skip stop 9 train. The next stop is 116th Street. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. No, it doesn't have a chime. It just goes. Okay. Oh, it didn't compress itself. It just stopped because the tracks ran out. Bye-bye. There it goes. It's gone. Burnt it. That stuff. Okay. Curve. Okay. Need the light because this track is dark as shit. Got it. Let's put the pillars. Let's remove these. Why do I feel like these are going to be really annoying to move? Seven train. I counted 11 cars. It's too many. Guess it was a 7 train in disguise. Okay, there we go. Those are gone. Okay, I need that for later, so I'm actually leaving that. These do open though. Okay, so now we put the pillars. I put the pillars like this. Put them. Mm-hmm. 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 Shit. last one. Okay. That's the top part. Now we have to remove the white part at the bottom. Coffin. Yeah. Remove these things. Remove the Legos. The Legos. What the fuck? Hold on, I need to fix my chair. Okay. That's too low. There we go. Okay, moving the stubs. Moving the shit. The Legos. Moving the Legos. The fuck? There we go. I wanted to zoom in. I wanted to zoom in. Okay. What I was trying to do. Okay. Now, this. Okay, doing this because the pillars go. bunch of quads. Okay. Okay, now this part's kind of annoying. There's not that many, so then we have to do the lights. Just like at the start, comes full circle. Why do parents always make the best meals when you can't properly enjoy it? Does anyone else experience that? Huh, this one's weird. What's that, Sonny? You're going to be out late today? Well, that's too bad. I'm making your favorite meal. Just because you're going out, I'm gonna make your favorite meal. Why? 'Cause fuck you, son, that's why. The fuck? That one just weird. This one is just weird. It's just weird. 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 Okay. There we go. Oh, that looks nice. That looks nice. Curves. Okay. We have a curve. Yeah, another train. I want to do that again. Create a brand new subway map of your own version of the New York City subway. What do you mean? What do you mean, my own version? Okay, apparently they didn't couple. Oh, I forgot the lights. We can't do this. Need the lights. I need the lights. At the curve needs the lights. So I'm just gonna set this up, not actually gonna use it. Let's just say it's a light train. Okay, fine, I'll do a full train. I'll do it as a 4 train, okay. Fine. need to set it up. I need to like set up the story. I have to go back. Side angling fuses. Exactly. The side angling fuses. 100%. Here's the... What the fuck? My signs are mixed up, apparently. Okay, I'll have to fix that. The labels are messed up. This is a Brooklyn-bound 4 train via the 1 line. The next stop is 145th Street. Ladies and gentlemen, this train is delayed because of a breakdown ahead of us. Once again, this train is delayed because of a breakdown ahead of us. Okay, so the train is now prepared. And now let's put the lights. Where is it? Where's the fuck? There it is. Okay, so now the train's prepared. We need to add the lights so that I can do it without night vision. And we need to, let's finish the station, then we'll go for a little drive. Yeah, finish the station and go for a little drive. A little drive. Alright, so what's left? The lights have to be put in. Do that. Actually, maybe we'll do it from Van Cortlandt Park. I'll show you guys all of the progress on this line. We're going to have to go up there for one of the streams, up into the Bronx soon at some point, because we need to actually fix some things up there, like the platform height is messed up at Van Cortlandt Park, and we'll need to fix it. Not on the stream. 1, 2, 8. And I still haven't added the plastic. Like, I still haven't added the yellow models yet for the elevated track. Alright, so it's still wooden. My elevated lines are still wooden. But I'll fix it before the full ride video. When I do the full ride video, I'm going to edit in announcements and stuff. Since it's an NTT. A new tech train. Shit, it didn't work. Okay. Once I put in the lights, we're going to do the ride, because I would like to end after. It's getting late, so I think I'll finish this tomorrow. But I'm going to do the ride once I put the lights in. So stick around, and I'll put shaders on. I'll turn on shaders for the ride. Late night 4 train via the 1. Ridiculous shit. Oh, holy crap. We're going to have to place all of those again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's easier to measure. I can't count to 8. I can't count to 8, apparently. So I just measured. I can, I'm sure. Obviously. Okay. Now I'll just place the thing in for the lights. Alright. Those stubs. Yeah, so it looks like we won't be able to finish the station on this stream. But that's okay. The curve's done at least. The curve was the most important part. The rest will be done tomorrow. The curve was the part that was holding up the station the most. And because that's done, we'll be getting up to 125th Street in like a day or two. And maybe I'll stream building that as well. 125th Street. What did I do for that side? Okay, so that's how I do it. Yeah, so it looks like we're finally cruising along, making some progress on this project again. Very good. Okay, let me mute for a sec. I'm gonna blow my nose. It's so weird actually how many parts of the one line just don't have any pillars in the tracks like this. I think 116th Street has some weird stuff with its pillars as well, and 110th Street as well. You know what? Right. Okay. Okay. So, lights. Let's just place them. They're literally just place, place, place. Let's go from this side. Should be easier. Should be easier to place from this side. So much. So much to place. Not that bad, to be honest. Only 348 clicks. To be honest, I could just not be lazy. It's like actually do this. And then it will be easier. Maybe a few less. Do the 5 block thing I was doing before. The fuck? Not enough tiles. Bullshit. There's tiles. Light. Camera. Action. Wait, hold on. Let me just make sure this is a light. 15. Great. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back into place. It's kind of loud. Louder than I intended. Here. Don't I want. That's not what I want. Alright, so I'm thinking I put these lights in. Then we go to Van Cortlandt Park. 4 train via the 1 line. Via Broadway Express. Yeah. Now, I guess you'd. What would you call that? You know the express track in the Bronx on the 1. Is that Broadway Express? But it's not. It's not really Broadway Express because no, the other one is Broadway 7th Avenue Express. Yeah, I guess this part of the 1 line would be Broadway Express. Not even halfway there. Not even halfway bloody there. Okay, let me just make a 12-1. Some aren't 12 though. Oh well. Just continue tediously. On this part. See, it's the lights that are annoying. The most annoying part is the lights. Because you can't do them. Oh wait, you can! Next time, we can do it with lights in the thing. We'll just make them like thin slivers like this. So that I don't have to do this part. Next time I build a curved station. Cough, cough, 103rd Street. Jeez, how many stops do we have until that absolute massacre of the station? 125th, 116th, 3 stops, and then we reach the massacre station, 103rd Street. Why do I say it's the massacre station? Because of the curve. It has a 7 out of 10 difficulty curve. It's going to be brutal to build. So the fucking brutal station to build. Not looking forward to it at all. Yep, right on cue. Cave noises. Taunt us. They just fucking taunt us. Okay, fuck, I thought that was the last one. Imagine I just did all that and these aren't even on. And I turn off the night vision and it's just dark. Okay. What was that sound? I don't know, it just does that. It's like a Minecraft thing. Okay, so now it's lit up. Perfect. Okay, so this tunnel, we'll just build the tunnel on another stream. Maybe I'll stream tomorrow after. Yeah, maybe I'll stream tomorrow after the gym. That's what I did today. I came back from the gym. I went to play some chess. Chess is kind of fun. I started playing chess recently. Enjoying it. My goal, I'd like to defeat the chess hustlers at Union Square. So I've started playing chess. So I got home, played some chess on my phone, and I got ready. What did I do to get ready? I literally just sat here playing chess, and then I got a win, a couple wins, and then I decided to stream. And that was the thought process. Okay. There we go. So we have our curve. It's, always better safe than sorry. Put all this shit in a crate. And we'll finish the station tomorrow. Now let's go for a little ride. We're actually going to go to Vancouver Park. Start there. So I guess you're getting a semi-full ride in this stream, but not really because it's not even finished. So a lot of stuff is not done. So like 191st Street has the same platform height problem. Wasn't there a train here? Of course, it's invisible. Okay, actually, let's turn on the shaders. We will turn on the shaders, and then we will go to 100 and, not 100. We'll go to 242nd Street, and we'll begin our drive. And inside drive, we will go via the Express. It would be funny. It's a stream. Gotta go via the Express. Gotta save the local for later. You guys are gonna see there's just no Marble Hill at all. And there's like kind of a 207th Street, but not really. You'll see what I mean. 191st Street needs the platform change. It kind of needs a bit of a renovation. I already did 181st then. I think you guys have seen 168th before, but it's not done. But you guys have seen what it looks like right now. You've seen its current condition, so it's loading the shaders. It does this. There we go. There we go. I almost hit quit game. I almost hit quit game. Okay. Shaders are on. Shaders are on. There we go. We're going to Vancouver Park. Let's go to this. So she seats. Damn. What a clown. Okay. The fuck? There it is. The 142. Block 142. Fucking. Is there already a train here? Oh. Aren't I lucky? There's already a train waiting here. Is it? It's the wrong way. I'll place a new train because this one's the wrong way. Yeah, so we need to do something about that. You see the platform is too low on that side. Because it was originally built on carts. Did I do too many cars? 1, 2, 3. Yep, I did. You just hit the button. 1, 2, 3. So this needs to be backed up. Let's go back. Yeah, it's nighttime in real life, so it's nighttime in Minecraft. It is what it is. We're not doing daytime for this. Daytime will be maybe another stream or the full ride, when the full ride video comes out. Which I think might actually happen. Guys, can you believe it? I think that we'll actually somehow, by some miracle, actually finish the line before I start college. I think this line might actually be finished in June. If not July, but I think that by some miracle of God, this line will actually get completed. Okay. Left door, so it's just an R142. Hey. I need to change that so it's black. Let's go do 4. Should I do it with rain? No, then you'll be able to see like nothing because of the fog. I think I already did a 6 via the 1. Actually, a 5 kind of makes sense. Oop. Okay, it's got messed up. Diverge. Okay, so that's is diverge. I don't actually think that one matters. There. Unlocked. Unlocked. Okay, so unlocked means straight. I need to rebuild that. I don't like the diorite. Shuttle. It's a shuttle. Okay. This is a shuttle to 137th Street. Next stop, Dykeman Street. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. So yeah, again, the line is work in progress. So we have to do a lot of stuff along this line. We're going to have buildings at some point as well before the full run. Once again, this is a shuttle to 137th Street. Next stop, Dykeman Street. Ladies and gentlemen, because of construction, there is no service south of 137th Street, and there's no service. Actually, let's go local. Let's go local. Let's go local. Shuttle to 137th Street. Next stop, 238th Street. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. I have to add. I can actually add sound effects to the doors. This is fancy. The wool is for the yarn. It shakes on the elevated track. This way. This is 238th Street. They did actually put signals. Signals are broken now, but none of them fixed. IR fixed the detector on it's kind of spam. Yeah, see. You'll have to ignore that for now. Manhattan bound shuttle, the next stop is 231st Street. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. Go 47. You have to wait. Speed limit here. Respect the speed limit. This is 231st Street. I have to add. I have to fix this one. That's fair. I already did it in 215. Supposed to stop on the plate. Rock on signal. Manhattan-bound shuttle train, 215th Street is next. Stand clear of the closing doors. The fuck? Just got foggy as hell. Let's make it rain then. It's gonna be foggy and we'll make it rain. Stand clear. It's raining now. Is the fuck? There we go. Now it's raining. So far. So, choose the fog. Cloud, rain, multiplier, 0. This is 215th Street. There are some buildings. Oh, don't override. Shuttle 237th Street. Dykeman Street is next. Ladies and gentlemen, because of construction, there is no service at 207th Street or 168th Street. For service south of 137th Street, take a shuttle bus at 137th Street. Actually, let's do this properly. Exit the cab. Exit the train. Walk down onto the tracks. The fuck? Train up there. There's a building. There's a building there. Yard. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. Shuttle. This is a shuttle train. No such shenanigans. This hill's fast. all here. There's a switch. Shuttle's going. This is Dyton Street. (137th Street). Shuttle 237th Street. The next stop is 191st Street. Stand clear for closing doors, please. Only because you asked. This is 191st Street. Must be a shuttle. Or it is not. Shuttle to 137th Street. 181st Street is next. Stand clear for closing doors, please. This is a 137th Street bound shuttle train. The next stop, 157th Street. Ladies and gentlemen, because of instruction, there is no one-train service at 168th Street. Once again, there is no service to 168th Street. Your destination is the A or the C. Take a free shuttle bus at 137th Street, or there's a free transfer here if you walk to the 181st Street station on the A line. Apologize for any inconvenience. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. This is a 137th Street bound shuttle train. The next stop is 145th Street. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. Stand clear. This is one of them. Be over one. Yep. Oh well. Just pretend that over. This is a 137th Street bound shuttle train. The next and last stop is 137th Street. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. Ladies and gentlemen, we are delayed because of train traffic ahead of us. Apologize for any inconvenience. Stand clear. Stand clear of closing doors, please. This is 137th Street, City College. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the last stop of this train. Once again, this is the last stop of this train. If this inconveniences you in some way, then I just work here. It's not my problem. Okay, there we go. Little ride. Me too, with shaders. Yeah, so this station isn't done, so I'm gonna work on it tomorrow. And I don't know if I'll stream it or not. If I do, I do. If I don't, then you'll just see it. You'll see a tour of what it looks like when it's done, and you'll see a VFin. Because I want to VFin the station. I like the curve. So expect that. And let's send this train off. Let's send it off. So foam. Let's send it as a 2. Alright, if you enjoyed this stream, subscribe. If you didn't enjoy this stream, then subscribe anyway, and leave a like. I'm WebSoak, and see you guys next time, or in the next video. I'm saying goodbye. Thank you so much for watching.